Okay, episode number 6 of the podcast Boys. Today we are experiencing a lot of difficulties. I am not able to use the grid view because I don't know, it just keeps crashing my computer, and we've just been really lagging. We've had Wi-Fi issues, all of us. So yeah, sorry about the bad quality, but we have good topics to discuss this episode. So let's dive in with some story time. Anyone have any stories that's happened to them this week? Anything?
You do.
Uh,
Yeah, you go.
Yeah.
uh, hmm. I just did homework all week. I have had a lot of work to do. After the podcast is over, I gotta go back to homework.
Uh-huh.
Um, but I think that's literally all I've done this week.
Yeah. Same here. Like not homework, but I literally just played basketball all week and like
Oh yeah, you don't have
had.
homework to do.
Yeah, let's go.
ET?
Easy.
Basketball.
Nice.
Let's go.
Okay. So I guess let's just dive right in. So, recent reports from the UN have suggested that Yemen, the country, I thought it was the capital of Saudi Arabia, but it's it's not. It's just Oh wait, I just realized I have my computer plugged in. I'm gonna unplug that. There's probably static noise. Sorry for that, if there was. Let me just check, see we're still recording. Yeah, good. Okay. Um. Okay. Anyway, so like I was saying, UN have reported that Yemen, they might take off all the maps. Like it's not gonna be on the map anymore, on the world map, because there's not that many people left due to coronavirus, due to civil war, and they just don't have enough food there. The poverty is very bad there. So yeah, it sucks that Yemen will no longer be on the map. But yeah, that's that, I guess. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
I just searched it up on Google. It said a brutal civil war raging in Yemen has claimed more than 16,000
Yeah, man.
lives and left 13 million people on the brink of starvation. The conflict has dubbed a proxy war among competing powers in the Middle East, such as Saudi-led coalition battle rebels backed by Iran. So that's crazy. Like 16,000 people like dying, and then 13 million people on the brink of starvation.
Yeah,
That's like insane.
not the good.
It's a civil war, right?
There's a civil war that's been going on for 6 years there,
What's
and
the civil war over? Like,
I don't know. But and then there's also coronavirus, which is not helping at all.
and so the UN made the decision to take it off the map?
Not yet, but they're considering it heavily.
Holy, that's insane.
Yeah,
Is
it
there
is.
any humanitarian work or like anything that's helping? Like,
Yeah, people are doing donations. They're starting up GoFundMe pages and
mm,
doing,
I
yeah.
can. I just saw UNICEF like on the Yemen crisis. Um, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, of the date of recording this, it's also June. How do you say it? Is it June 10th or something?
Today is June 19th.
No, like the event. The it's spelled like
Oh,
JUNETEENTH. Well, basically,
oh, June.
yeah, Juneteenth or whatever. It's it's
June.
where like it's the anniversary of where black people stopped being slaves or something.
Oh, yeah, I saw that on my like Instagram like that. Well, I don't know what was it called. It was something like that. Juneteenth or
It's
like.
like in the U.S. today. They're celebrating. It's where they
That's
stop using black slavery or something.
oh really? That's
Yeah,
interesting. That's
yeah,
crazy.
I know. It's I never knew about it till today.
Yeah.
Um, there's anything. I think something else happened this week, but of course I can't remember it when this week. Oh yeah, at a certain time, I showed ET this before we started. At a certain time, Minecraft is gonna be doing something where anytime someone buys something from the shop or buys like whatever in the game, it's gonna be donated to some sort of organization for. I think it might have been ET. Do you know what it is? I don't remember what it is going towards.
Oh, I'm not sure. That's,
So they're doing like some sort of like not fundraiser, but just like all the proceeds go to like
Yeah,
an organization.
so there's three: Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation, Equal Justice Initiative, the NAACP Legal Defense and Education Fund.
yeah,
Those
that.
three.
Mhm.
That's interesting.
Like the sales from the new game, the dungeon, and also from the marketplace.
Mhm. Yeah, so that's cool. Um, yeah, so that's happened this week. Pretty crazy. FaZe Rug started using Twitch and he's streaming, and his first 500 subs he gives away like a scuff controller, and then
Oh,
I think at no, it was 1,500, which he probably already reached before I left his stream. He's gonna paint his wall, and
oh really?
yeah, so he's got 500 subs in like 2 days, and then he's last time I checked he was at 1,200, and he's only been streaming for 3 days,
Yeah.
and he's getting like 3K viewers per thing. But his moderators are really stupid, cause it's just Nightbot, and what Nightbot is doing is like I put like 3 emotes in one message, and I click send, and I got timed out for 300 seconds, which is like 5 minutes. And I was like, what? Why? I just put 3 emotes and then send, and then yeah, and that happened to so many people. I was so confused.
Another interesting is Pride Month in June. So
Yep, 5 months.
I saw this thing and it's like companies don't know what to like can no what is it like they don't know what to pick because it's like Pride Month, Black Lives Matter, and then like COVID-19. Like they don't know what to do, which is crazy. And another interesting thing is how a bunch of stores like are opening up now. So like I went to Park Row today and Sport Check was open and some other shops are open, which is interesting. So
That's cool. Um,
yeah.
there was um what else happened? Oh yeah, Pride Month. So I don't think they're for the Pride parade. They're not gonna have the police SWAT team in the parade this year.
Oh, that's interesting because of all the Black Lives Matter stuff right now.
Yeah,
Oh, that's really interesting.
they don't want to endorse it or something. I don't know.
The the Pride Parade or the
The parade
like
itself,
oh okay.
because I guess they don't want to promote police brutality.
Oh, that's really interesting.
Mhm.
When is the parade happening? Are they still doing it or no?
Yeah, I think they're still doing it, but I don't know when it is.
Hmm.
I saw Brody TV went to one of the Pride parades like two
Yeah.
years ago or something.
Yeah.
I just want to check that, like, I feel like the recording, something's going wrong.
Yep, something went wrong.
No, you could hear me. Everything seems good. Okay.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah. Should be fine.
Okay. Yeah. That's all I really had to say. Do you guys have any other things you wanna... Any topics you wanna start? I got FaZe Rug merch on. Talking about FaZe Rug.
Oh yeah.
Shout out Phase Rug.
Shout out FaZe Rug.
That is love, yeah.
Yeah. Anything else you guys want to talk about? That's all I really had to say.
Um, I don't know. EP, do you have anything?
No.
All right, well, guys, it's been nice episode. No, we
Well,
have to
guys,
have something else to talk about.
yeah.
Oh yeah, in Vancouver they spotted whales
Oh, really?
this morning. I don't know. That's not very.
I saw this thing, and it's like this is like basic, like how Vancouverites talk about like how they start a conversation. It's like, well, weather was pretty good today, and then it's like, oh yeah, last week it was pretty sunny, and it was like, today's pretty cloudy, and then it was sunny. Like our weather's crazy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, and
it's
there's.
nice. It actually has been like pretty decent these last couple weeks. So I was
Yeah.
like going to Queen Mary, like the basketball court, and then playing there with some friends, and yeah, it's good.
Yeah, there's dolphins in like West Vancouver or something. This morning spotted.
Aquatic updates from Colin.
Shout
Yeah,
out dolphins.
shout out Dolphins, shout out Wales, shout out West Vancouver for getting those spottings out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like two whales, I think.
You know what's interesting? Who's the person who like spots them? Like, is there one guy who's dedicated to go every morning or every night or just sit there the whole day to just like, see if he sees anything?
Well, there's like just two. I saw footage. These two ladies were filming it. They posted it
Oh
online of the, and one of them was freaking out. They're like, "Oh my god, it's been my dream to see
yeah.
whales." And they're like, "I never have ever seen whales before. This is so cool." So
You know, there's like people like swim with sharks and stuff, and like swim with dolphins and that. That's
Chris
kind of
did that in Hawaii. He told me he
oh
paid
yeah.
$3,000 to swim with dolphins. Holy crap!
Was it good?
I,
It better
I don't
be
know.
good.
Yeah, it's just like a ripoff or something. A
How do
scam.
they even like? Do they teach the dolphins to like swim with humans, or like how does that even work?
I
Like,
would guess so because they have trainers. I can imagine Chris and Kevin riding a dolphin.
dolphins are one of the smartest animals. They're really smart. Like apparently they can pick up like human sounds and stuff. Like and they can also feel emotions. Like they're one of the only animals. They're literally insane. Like it's kind of creepy. Like I'm not surprised if they're running like a civilization under the sea,
Yeah.
Dang.
like on the Illuminati with dolphins under the sea.
What do you how do we name the group of like aquatic? Like there's so like for example if we say in the description like the boys podcast talk about aquatic animals, would that be like a or like
Yeah.
aquatic adventures?
Yeah, could be.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Um yeah, weather's been good recently. That's good. And now my last day of school is today. So that's really cool.
Oh,
Let's go.
Yeah.
let's go. Free for the summer.
Fortnite all the way.
I just have to submit one more assignment after the podcast, and then we're good. No more
And
until
then Warzone.
I'll play Warzone, yo.
Let's go.
Warzone.
I don't know if I'll have time because I have to do this. I have to hand in an assignment tonight. But if I can, I'll play. Yeah, yo. So Parsa, if you're watching this, you're supposed to call me at 7:30, and you're supposed to be a guest on today, but you weren't. So
It's
you
10
can,
Ooh,
o'clock.
yeah, it's 10
yeah,
o'clock,
it's
bro.
10 o'clock,
Where's the
boys.
call? I texted your mom, bro. I texted your mom. Like,
Oh, hitting up his mom.
it
Oh,
came that
Oh,
far.
what else? My week is it's not that interesting. Like, it's interesting. Like to most people, like the same thing over and over is not that fun. But like, I literally do the same thing every day. I like wake up late. I eat my breakfast,
ooh.
and then I go to Queen Mary at like 3, and then I stay there till 7, and I go home, and then like I watch YouTube, and then that's it. Like I have a pretty boring day, but I don't know, man.
What time do you wake up?
I wake up late. Like I wake up probably 10, 11 ish.
I'm gonna try not to wake up late on in summer. Maybe like the latest 10.
Yeah.
What?
Well, it's true. You want to like take advantage of your day, you know.
Because I find like when I don't when I skip meals, my body it just can't take like when I skip breakfast, it's just not good. Like my body doesn't like it. It just screws my body up, and it I don't know when I just wake up late and I skip meals. Like if I have lunch at 1 and like no breakfast, it just I don't know, just doesn't
Yeah.
work for me.
Mm-hmm.
Also, like you don't have like it's those people who get like up at like 5 in the morning or 6 in the morning.
Mhm.
Like that's crazy. But they're also like they. I don't see the point to do that if you're not gonna get anything done. But like, let's say you wake up at 5 or 6 in the morning and you're getting stuff done and you're being productive. That's really cool.
Mhm.
And you also just like you're like prepared for the day and like you have more hours in the day. You know.
Exactly. Exactly. Mhm.
Yeah. Now that school's over, it's kind of so the thing is like even though COVID is all going, everyone's like, "Oh, I'm so bored." Well, I wasn't bored at all because I had like school assignments, and I knew like, oh, I had to get the assignment done by this time and this time, and I barely had time to go on my phone. So when I was on my phone, like I don't know, I like wanted to be on my phone and stuff. But now I don't have any school assignments. School is done. I just got a class, and now I'm just like I'm bored. I can like I have the freedom to do like pretty much like I can go outside and do stuff now, but now I just like now I'm bored, you know?
Yeah, I'm sure I'll feel something like that.
And I mean doing the same thing over and over is like it's nice if you enjoy it, but then you do it, you get bored. Like you have to I don't know. You have to differentiate the
I
days.
wonder if you guys are gonna go back a week earlier than me.
No.
For grade 9, my science teacher was saying that they already have a plan for school in grade 9. They're gonna do online school, and it's gonna be you go into school every 2 days a week, and then you do online school for the rest. But my science teacher said that's just what they're doing so far. It's probably gonna change, he said, because it's getting better where we are.
I would think that would suck for like the grade eights next year. Like I'm not like I don't know, it's hard enough already to try to do all this online school and stuff and like especially like the kids who aren't set up with like online learning. Like our school we do Google Classroom. And in the beginning of the year, like in the classroom they show you how to use Google Classroom and like they'll post assignments sometimes during like the year, even like when there was COVID. But imagine the grade eights like going into our school, like they're going to be so confused, like, oh, how do I use like Google Classroom and how do I use all this? Like, they're not, like, they'll get an email, but they'll probably won't be like, they'll probably be confused.
It's not gonna be as easy.
And then imagine going to like a new school, like in October, and you still don't know how, like, where your classes are and stuff. Like, that's probably going to be really confusing for them, but.
There was a lot of Iranian kids, well, Iranian kids and like from other countries, foreign countries that joined my school like middle of the year.
Oh, yeah?
And yeah, my art teacher is saying if that happens, guys, like help the grade eights out
Yeah.
if you know any of them.
Yeah.
And Arizona right now is really bad for cases, which I don't get because it's summertime now and Arizona is getting very hot. You would think everyone would be inside, but
Yeah, Arizona is
Outside.
like known for being like deadly hot. Like it's supposed to be super hot there, and like
I don't know why everyone's getting. There's so many cases in Arizona right now of COVID-19.
that's interesting. I feel like that's like the only thing everyone talks about. Like you wake up and it's just like COVID-19, COVID-19. Like even in school, our social teacher made us do our whole unit. Like our last unit was literally all of like COVID-19 and comparing plagues and learning how the Black Death and COVID-19 are the same and like how HIV and AIDS are the same as COVID-19. Like it's just on and on and on. It's the same thing every day. It's just like, oh, so annoying.
Yeah, and I was watching a video from like Lance Stewart from like 2016, and
Yep.
he was in a parking garage and he went to go use a door handle or a doorknob in a public parking garage, and it was metal, and he went to go open it with his bare hands, and I just sat there. I was like, what are you doing? Wear gloves or just use hand sanitizer. And then I look at the video, it's 2016. I was like, oh my god, bro.
I know, and now it's drilled into our minds. Like yeah, I think I saw this like last podcast maybe, but it's like it takes 2 months to make something a habit. So that we keep doing this, distancing and like sanitizing our hands and being like distancing. It's just gonna be like imagine when the world resumes, if it ever will. Like it will resume, and now everyone's like afraid of each other. You know what I mean? And everyone's like distanced, and like it won't be the same. You know what I mean? It won't be quote unquote normal again. Like
It's gonna be. I'm starting to train my mind into getting used to that again, because right now it's very hard for me. Like I'm getting better at it, like mentally, but it's just COVID has affected me mentally so much. It's crazy because like I want to get used to it. Like I'm trying not to be as protective, because when I go back it's gonna be hard to.
yeah,
And some
exactly.
people are speculating we might not even go back. We might just always be like this forever. Just like washing our hands constantly, using hand sanitizer, social distancing.
Gloves.
Some
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, some people don't think we'll ever be back to normal.
And yeah, like if there's a second wave, which I think there will, like just like on the number of protests alone, and like people are getting sick of it, and like honestly, I am too. Like it sucks just doing the same thing every day, waking up with like a burden of oh I can't go like I don't know I can't go be with my friends, you know, like right up close to them, or like I can't go in someone's house and like
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, it's gonna be hard to go back.
Yeah.
Anything else we have to discuss?
You talk about sports.
Yeah.
I know a bunch of soccer leagues they're going back, right? And it's interesting to um like when our friends they were watching like they were streaming one of their like games on their phone. And it's interesting. They're like, oh yeah, it has no fans in it, and it's like I automatically thought like, oh, fans. Like I don't know. You just it's weird. It's like imagine having a football team with no like fans. Like you just I don't know. You wouldn't think of that. It's like weird.
Yeah, and I know some leagues have started up without fans. The Bundesliga has, the K League has, the Israel League has, and MLS soon. But here's the thing: Orlando, no, some place in Florida is like getting really high. In I think there's like 1,300 cases this week of COVID-19. So I don't know how that's gonna work in Orlando, and also NBA is doing it in Orlando as well.
Yeah, are they not? I thought they were doing it like Disney World. I think that's in Orlando or Florida or something like that.
I went to Disney World in Orlando. It's fun.
Oh yeah, I think it's like the bigger one, right? Than Disneyland. It's
Yeah,
like
bigger.
yeah, yeah. It's just is and like as a like viewer, it's sometimes good because the stands are a lot quieter, so you can kind of hear the like play a little better, and it's like. But it's weird, like as let's say you're a player, like it's not the same having like the atmosphere like perform like I don't know, even as a player, like in a practice versus a game, there's a different atmosphere. Like you're with your like friends on the pitch with a whole set of fans watching you, and you feel like more like obligated to do better, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
And I think like as a player, like some people, I mean, I guess when you're in like a pro league and stuff, you're already gonna perform at like a high level, but still, I mean, like it's just a different environment and atmosphere that definitely has to like you have to get used to it. So
Tonight, Toss St. Ricketts of Vancouver Whitecaps is versing, I forgot who it was, is versing someone from Leicester City in FIFA 20 game. So it's
oh really?
Vancouver Whitecaps versus Leicester City.
Oh, that's cool.
I wonder who's going to win.
Yeah.
And
It's fun.
it's on Twitch tonight.
Oh yeah.
hmm
Interesting.
I just realized my mic says Zach Sound condenser microphone and an under CF-666 Pro.
Pardon me? I didn't. Wait, what?
So my mic says Zach Sound condenser microphone, and then under that it says SF-666 Pro.
It's a long name. Oh, one thing I want to talk about is like today, I went to Park Royal because it like Sport Check was open and I got some socks. Dude, socks are like so expensive, man. I got a pair of like Nike Elite socks, and they're like the high cut version, and it was like $18 for one pair of socks. Like that's
That's
actually
crazy.
ridiculous. Why are socks so much? And then I got like a three pair, and that was like $20. Like I don't know why socks are so expensive. Like they're literally just like material you put on your feet, and it's like I don't know.
Mhm.
It's interesting. It's like an everyday thing, right? You go out, you put your socks on your feet, and then you put on your shoes. So why would they make them so expensive? Like I don't know. It's interesting that they're like that much money for like some decent socks.
Is there anything special about them?
They're like the elite ones. They have like some like extra cushioning for like basketball. So like if you land on your feet, they'll like support it a little bit better. And I guess they're more comfortable than other socks. But I mean, still like
Hmm.
it's a ridiculous amount of money for some socks.
God bless you.
I know. Excuse me. That's allergies right there.
Ali,
Allergies.
yeah.
Ali,
Is
What you
that all?
getting, Dad? I've been watching a lot of Flight Reacts. It's pretty funny. He does these like 1v1s, and they're actually really like fun to watch because like he's playing all these people and like he's getting better. Because before he wasn't as good as he is now, and it's really interesting watching him like face all these different guys. Like he faced FaZe Rug recently, and he got completely obliterated. But it was still really fun to watch. Like just to see like FaZe Rug like beating Flight, and like he also versed Mikey Williams, which is he plays in the same league as Bronny, I believe, like LeBron James' son, and he's really good. And there's a clip of Mikey Williams dunking on him, and it's literally insane. He's 15 years old, and he's dunking on a 10-foot rim. Like, it's actually nuts.
Who, LeBron James, the son, or the other guy?
The other guy, Mikey Williams, they're
Oh,
definitely into the NBA. There's already clips of them, like, they have, like, dimes to each other and then just, like, great plays. It's really fun to watch them. Like I think when they'll be in the NBA, it's just gonna be insane to watch.
who won, Flight or Mikey?
Mikey Williams, I think he won by I don't know how much exactly, but he won by a lot. I think.
Flight was blaming Noah, FaZe Rug's cameraman. He was like saying he was like, oh yeah, he was in the way, but he's backing up when he would get close.
Yeah,
He's in the way, man.
whenever Flight would score, he's always like green, green, green,
I
and it's
know.
just like it's super funny. And then I go to the basketball court, right, and I'm playing against some kids, and one of them scores, and they go green, 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 and I'm just like laughing. I'm like, oh my. It's funny how like if one person does something and then everyone else does it. You know what I mean? Everyone else copies. And it's funny.
You should just say red, red. You still get it in when it's on red.
Yeah, exactly. Red light. Yeah.
Um, he lost against FaZe Rug like 13-3.
Yeah, I know. Red totally obliterated him.
Berwadis is gonna verse Cash soon. I don't know.
Really?
I haven't really watched Cash. I don't know how good he is, but I heard he's good.
The insane thing was Rug's last shot. He literally like
And
he did the same.
Splash.
He did like a little like semicircle, like the wet spot right there, and then he just pulled up right on his face, and it was like he banked it in. But I mean, still like that's a nasty shot.
Banked it in.
Yeah, he banked it in, but you know it was a good shot
Yeah.
for the game winner. That's insane.
What does banked it in mean?
Like you hit it off the backboard instead of getting it like squish, you know.
Oh yeah. I find
Like
that sometimes more clean though.
to bank it.
Well, it depends. Depends how
Yeah,
close.
sometimes it's like I don't know. Sometimes it's good, like yeah, I guess. But when you have that switch shot, it's just like clean as can be, you know.
Mhm.
But you know.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
Anything else, guys, or should we just wrap it up soon? We're at like 30. Yeah, I'll check some.
Oh, I have a copper drop. I just have to pull it up here.
Okay. If we don't have anything else, maybe wrap it up. We're at 31 minutes. It's a short one today.
um.
Oh yeah, and before you pull it up, I just want to say Trump was saying on the news that he said if we don't test as many people in the U.S., we won't have as many cases.
I saw that. I think that's really stupid. What a dumbass. I mean, obviously you won't have as many cases because you're testing less people. Like what?
Yeah.
That guy, so stupid sometimes. Okay.
Shout out Trump.
Shout out Trump. Shout out to his intelligence. Jeez.
Shout out to his kid that I actually did research on from last episode, and he does get bullied so much that he got pulled out of middle school and he went to school in New York, and then he got pulled out again, and so now he has a one-on-one teaching in the White House.
Sorry, buddy. You're like 6 foot, and
Homeschool.
hopefully Keth is right and he gets to play. Um. Anyways, these are
Whoa.
the shits. These are the. So they're like the Grateful Dead. Yeah, I
No.
know the Grateful. But there's like they have these that little logo there. You might be able to see it. It's like a tiny little bear, and that's like the little logo, and it's kind of cool because they base the whole shoe off that little bear right there. And so this bear is in all these different colors. They got like the green ones for the green bear. They got like the yellow ones and the orange ones. And I saw those on my Instagram feed. And I thought they were pretty cool. Like with the green and the blue, and then it's like fuzzy over there, and then they got the like sort of cartoony swoosh there, which is kind of cool. What do you guys think?
How much?
This one is I don't even know. I'll probably have to find it on StockX, but um. Can't find a price here. I'm probably like, um, let me check. I might, here, 1 second. What, do you guys have any thoughts on them?
I like him.
Such a cop.
Like,
I'd cop.
you would?
Mhm.
Okay. I like them. I think they're pretty cool. Especially if you know the logo and stuff, you like they're pretty,
Dancing bear.
yeah, they're called the dancing bear. See, here, maybe here, I'm gonna show you off my phone what the dancing bears like actually look like. These are what the like those are what the that's what the shoes are based off of.
Mm.
The green guy there. dancing bear. So that's them. I couldn't find it. The price says 110. So it's not out yet. The release date is like the summer of 2020. So we don't know yet, but
So right now.
110 is a good price. Is that Canadian or US?
I think that's 110 retail. But I swear, like on StockX, they'll probably go for a lot more when they release. Here's the yellow bear.
1,000.
I don't understand. Okay, that looks kind of fire, but I don't understand it. Why, if it's retail, why would someone sell it for more? Is it rare? Is it only in a couple of stores?
Well, I'm not sure with these, but like genuinely, like when there's like a hype release, everyone buys it, right? And then it gets sold out. And so Nike doesn't have any more pairs, and people still want to buy the shoe because the next release will probably be like way later down the line. So let's say it gets all sold out if it's a limited release. No one has, like, you can't get that shoe for like, you could maybe never even get that shoe again. You don't even know. And then, so then someone will sell that for a little bit more. And then that shoe sells, and then someone will go a little bit higher and a little bit higher. And then if there's more hype around it, then it could be like close to $1,000, and then even more. You know what I mean? And then it just goes up and up and up.
Dang.
But shoe reselling is really interesting. Like you can go from a couple $100s from retail to like a couple thousand with like resale. So yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah, it's nuts. Anyone got anything else to share?
No?
ET? No? Okay.
Okay, so should we wrap it up here then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll do the outro. So we've been recording for 36 minutes, so the shortest one yet. Apologies again for the really bad quality. I don't know why, it's just Chrome. It's not letting me use the browser extension for the grid view, and it just crashes. I don't know why. So we'll see you guys next Friday for another episode of the podcast boys, and yeah, okay, bye.